Hey, my loves, hope you're well. Let's get into a nice, short, sweet collective reading for you all. If you like this reading, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. It's much, much appreciated. It helps the channel grow and it also lets me know what readings do resonate with you. But yeah, also, guys, if you're interested in any goodies, freebies, readings, or shop, definitely check the link in the description below. All the information you need will be there. Divine Angel Spirit Guides, what message do we have for the collective at this time, please? I was just going to say all readings are timeless and we're going to get this card. But yeah, readings are timeless, guys. So always feel free to come back and check a reading out again at a later date, okay? You might find that you get some more insight later. Also, feel free to check out your playlist for your signs, okay? If there's any titled readings that resonate with you, no matter when they were posted, there could be a message there for you. Also as well, guys, your 2022 reading that I posted at the start of the year when I went throughout month by month, okay? Now that we're at this part of the year, you might want to check that out before the year's over and see where you're at, see how that reading is resonating with you at this time. But okay, so we've got justice, we've got contracts, agreements here, okay? So it looks like some sort of an agreement has been made. Yeah, and now you could just be waiting for the right time for something. What is that exactly? I feel like an agreement was made and you kind of released control over how things would turn out, and you just kind of focus on making sure that you kind of had your things right and your things in order, so that, you know, when the time came for this agreement to complete, you know, you were good on your end, and then it's like, okay, now they just have to kind of complete the other piece, and this looks like something that is happening or has happened. So what else do we have here, please? The High Priestess. So you could be moving in secret. Okay, I feel like you're just moving in secret, maybe towards maybe certain individual or people that you may feel like are not always inclined to do things fair or just, okay? Or maybe it could be a specific individual that you feel like is experiencing some sort of, I don't know, karma for maybe bad decision making, or maybe deliberately doing something unjust. But, or for others of you guys, it could just be someone that you feel like you have to move in silence with, because you may feel like they would probably deliberately come and say something to you that you feel like wouldn't be a good something good for you to reciprocate any sort of exchange with them from that place, you know, or from what they would probably try to say or do. So it's almost like a particular person, you feel like if they knew something, you know, they would make a decision that you feel like wouldn't be a good one. So you're just kind of dealing with what you need to deal with kind of secretly. Yeah, you could have maybe waited for some sort of agreement to be made first, or some sort of contract or something to kind of balance out or be established, before you kind of move forward into something, or before something's kind of brought into the light. Because I feel like this was just like a period of time where you needed to kind of be more quiet about something, but maybe either now or moving forward, it's like it's going to be in the light. So again, the timing could be a bit different for each of you guys. Some of you guys, this could be now, okay, now you feel okay, it can be coming to the light now. But obviously, if you guys, if you're still in this period, you may feel like this is something that's going to happen moving forward if things kind of stay on plan, on course. So yeah, okay. Yeah, like I feel like you're also keeping maybe secret, like people that are maybe coming, like if there's someone in particular of value that you feel like is coming towards you here, okay, for some of you guys, it could be either one or two people. It could be someone like business related or agreement or contract related, or work related, or for others of you guys, it could be someone that you feel like there could be a sense of either you're committed with this person already, or you feel like there could be commitment down the road. But it's like if there's someone that like there's some sort of visit or seeing someone. This could have been kind of, I guess, kept secret until like the right time, I want to say. Yeah, till the right time. Because it looks like there was some sort of a process. But I feel like you took a leap of faith, but you didn't want to be foolish at the same time, because there's someone here that you feel like if they kind of like they could make some sort of impulsive decision, or maybe a decision from a place of anger. Okay, this is someone outside of the situation that you were kind of keeping secret with someone else or something else. So it almost looks like you feel like it's not a good idea to go in this person's direction, even if you feel like they're kind of like, I don't know, this person could just kind of stare you down, right? This is someone that you kind of, you see them and you know they're just staring at you, but you could just kind of act oblivious or like kind of look in the other direction and just kind of be, seem like you're none the wiser, but it's like you kind of go past them to kind of walk past, you just kind of maneuver around. But I don't know, you don't feel like it's a good judgment call to go in their direction or to be in this vicinity for too long of a duration of time, because it's like something about, what this person can do from like an impulsive place. It's like you don't feel that this is just, yeah, and you don't know, like this person, it's like they could come out with anything at any time, and it's just like, yeah, Seven of Wands. You feel like you'd have to like defend yourself, guard yourself, protect yourself at a moment's notice. It's too much, right? It's like this person could just be on like heat at any second, because there's something that you could feel like they are secretly like, there's something about you or something about what you're trying to do or what you're trying to go towards or what you're trying to take a leap of faith with, that you feel like they would come at you with something that would basically put you at a disadvantage, is what I want to say. But it's to do with like their anger or a desire that they have that isn't good, but it's like them just coming at you several different attempts, several different or it could just be like maybe you feel like they could just come at you with several different attempts and you wouldn't be able to kind of like stop it, all you could do is really kind of protect yourself. But it's like you don't want to walk into that. So I don't know, there's something here that you're trying to kind of correct here, and there's something about a timing things. I think that with some sort of timing you're going to be in more of a fair situation for yourself, or maybe there's something about when the timing is up, like you're going to be in a situation where it's fair for you and you don't really have to like deal with this. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is my go in a new direction card. So you're just waiting for the right time. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Two of Swords. Okay. Some of you guys, you could have had the intuitive call. Like, for instance, if you were holding on to something that that was connected to the situation that you felt like it was not a good decision for you to like stay in that very much longer. It's almost like you could have had the intuitive call that you need to make some sort of an intuitive decision here, because it's like you're at crossroads where you could go one way or the other way, and I feel like this was an intuitive call where it's like, okay, in order to go down the path you want to go down, you would kind of have to go in a new direction, but there's something about the timing, agreements, contracts. Some of you guys, this could be a plan that you have. Maybe it's something like a secret plan. For others of you guys, it could be something to do with work here. Maybe there's someone maybe there's something to do with your work where you could have been working secretly. Okay, maybe you had a secret goal. But there's, I don't know, it just looks like there's this particular individual that you could just have been trying to avoid because of what you know they could like come at you with that you're trying to avoid. But if you may have felt like if something was known to them. Now, what's interesting is that I do feel like this person could have maybe spent some time trying to figure out what was in the unknown. But something tells me that, hold on, let me just see. Something tells me that this person kind of knows. So maybe if you were keeping something hidden here, like they probably don't have proof. They can't see the pentacle. They don't have proof of what you're doing, where you're going, who you're moving towards, your plans. They don't have proof, but they spend quite a lot of, I think they spend a lot of time sitting on this. That's why there's this avoiding energy. But yeah, they know. So this is also what could inspire their like actions. So if you do feel like they have made some impulsive decisions, maybe it hasn't been things that they've said to you, maybe that hasn't been something as of recent. It could have just been like their movements here could be a bit frantic, a bit erratic, or maybe, you know, if they're like in your way or something like that. I don't know, just little things that you notice. It's kind of because they do know whatever you may have felt like was hidden. So, but then it looks like something's going to come into the light very soon anyway, if it hasn't already, or maybe if this has come to the light now, it's like, okay, there's something about where the timing needs to just be right. But if this hasn't happened for you yet, then you might want to come back to this reading again, like at a later date, okay? This could just be talking about ahead of time for you. But if this is happening for you now, then maybe you're worried about like, okay, I need to bring this into the light. I don't know like how this is gonna go. You could just be kind of embracing like if there was any like nerves or fears around like, okay, how's this gonna go? I feel like you're following your intuition anyway. And for others of you guys, if there was a person that you was keeping hidden, for some of you guys, you could even keeping a person hidden here. It could even be from more than one person, okay? There could be someone that you feel like is a bit like hostile, angry, impulsive, or someone that maybe wants to pursue you in some way, whether it be good or bad. And then there could also be some other people or other person. For some of you guys, this could be people at work, this could be family, this could be, it could be anyone really. But there's another specific individual where it's not like a negative, but it almost looks like you could have just either kept a plan hidden or a person hidden. Two of Wands. Yeah, because I feel like you didn't want to make an impulsive decision here, and you might have needed to kind of project where you're moving ahead first before you could make a decision in the present moment about what you're currently doing. Does that make sense? It's almost like you're trying to project where you're going to go, move towards, so then you could kind of plan ahead how you're going to make decisions. But until you were completely clear on that, you needed to kind of just keep things under wraps until you kind of knew what decisions you were making. That would kind of solidify into your plan. So yeah, ultimately though, when something comes into the light, there's gonna be a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Okay. As well, there could also be something about like some like hidden here. Something could also be like someone might want to introduce somebody to someone here. For others of you guys, if there's someone that you're like, so for instance, it could be quite different for each of you guys. Some of you guys, I'm also picking up on a mother energy here as well. Some of you guys, you could want to, like if you feel like this is something that you want to do, then this might be something that you're thinking about doing at the right time. For others of you guys, if you feel like there's maybe some sort of like issues in that area, then you could be thinking about maybe just moving towards people that you feel like are happy for you. I just feel like once you bring this into the light here, you're going to kind of maybe introduce this person to people that you feel like are genuinely happy for you, that care about like your emotions and seeing you happy and thriving. And anything else you kind of just see as kind of baggage, and you might not really um, you know, bring those people very much so into like your intimate space. But I don't know, I just feel like there's someone here for sure that you're gonna have a very intimate space with you and very happy. But it's gonna be even happier when something's kind of in the light. Now, where we have contracts and stuff involved, because I know I did start off talking about that. So again, if some of you guys are dealing with that, you could be attaining something here, or there could be something about a home with the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, and my yes card. So either some of you guys, you're going to show up at a home or show up at someone's home, or maybe you're looking for a home and someone says yes, or maybe I don't know, there's something about a home and like showing up or a yes. For others of you guys, you could be making a decision about something, and you might have a choice between like two different things, two different places, two different homes, and you might pick something. You might show up and then pick one. For others of you guys, it could be like a contract that goes well. Okay, it could be like a business contract, and you feel like you attain quite a lot of money from this, and you feel like, yes, I made the right decision. Maybe you kind of didn't put it out into the open that like you were working on this thing, but then it's like once you see that, yeah, this is growing, and you stayed committed to this, it's like now you can kind of speak upon this here. But I definitely see clarity with any contracts, agreements, something being initiated. If there was something you were trying to attain with the contract, then it looks like you would attain that. If there was something that you were trying to release from a contract, then maybe you're making a decision about something new. Like again, it could be a purchase, it could be a job, it could be signing up to something, a home, anything really. But maybe you could be making a decision between like two contracts or something, or maybe two different things that you want to purchase. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you might have a communication. You might get messages from someone, talk to someone via message, and then you might show up in person and see them as well. So I see there's someone that you're going to be talking to on message and in person. I'm also getting a bit of like a FaceTime energy as well for some reason, so that could be significant. Some of you guys as well, you could have been waiting for something or someone to appear, and then it's like it appears right in front of you, and you feel like, yeah, this could have taken a while, but then it appears, and now you're like optimistic about like the next decision you're gonna make, and now you're like ready to kind of make this decision. And yeah, there could be some sort of communication here about like plans ahead, next steps, and all of that good stuff. But again, it just looks like someone that you're in communication with, things are going to be done right and reciprocated on both ends, and there's a really good result here on the end of this. If there's anything financial here, it looks like you will attain quite a bit of finances here, where you feel like you're in a very good place and you're optimistic about making decisions for the near future and the long-term future. Or if it's any contracts here, it looks like you're going to get the necessary information here for your goal, or this clarity is going to allow you to make a decision that you feel optimistic about in regards to your contract. Or again, if it's like love, then again it just seems like there's some sort of interest, desire showing up, communication, something that's hidden that might come into the light, after you feel like something, because you've kind of fully cleared something up, or you've started something for yourself, or you've got certain things in order, but yeah, this looks good, guys. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was helpful. Definitely give this reading a like if it was, or you can just like it to claim the energy, guys. Sending you lots of love. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.